Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be making this design on an acrylic ornament using UV resin. Again, you guys know I like sharing the first time I do any type of craft with you all, so that is what this is. It's my very first time. I picked up all of these supplies from Hobby Lobby. It's the UV resin, the black light, acrylic key rings, and then I'm also using this same glitter that I used on some of my glitter ornaments, and I just have a small mixing cup that I used in a previous video from the Dollar Tree for some of the epoxy. So the first thing I'm going to do is just remove the piece off of the keyring. I don't know the technical term for it, but it's the little loop that holds the chain onto the acrylic circle. The next thing I'm doing is just taking my weeding tool and I'm pulling off the protective coating on one side. I'm going to leave it on the other side until I'm ready for that. But I'm going to take some of the UV resin and I'm going to mix in some glitter with it. I'm just guessing at how much I need here, and I've sped this up a little bit because it takes a little bit of time. I was surprised at how long this takes to actually do, but I just mixed the glitter with the UV resin and poured it onto the back of the keyring, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving any divots or any places that aren't covered. If you do that, I have found that you can go back and put more UV resin on top of it and cure it with the light again. Now with this type of UV resin, you can actually use it without having the black light. You can sit it in the sun. I believe the instructions said for about 10 minutes, and it should set up just as it would if you're using the black light, but with the black light you only need about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm ready to start working on the front. The back is fully cured. You can tap it with something and you can actually hear whenever it's cured and it's not sticky anymore. So always check it before moving on to the next step, because if there's any spots that are still tacky, you want to use that light on it a little bit longer. Now I had already pre-cut all of my vinyl that I was going to use for this project, and I actually realized that I cut it a little bit too big, but that's okay because I'm going to end up going around the edges with a craft knife and cutting off any of the excess pieces before putting on a layer of the UV resin. You can also opt to use a layer of UV resin in between each layer of vinyl, but I didn't do that. One thing to note also is that this UV resin has a strong smell, so you make sure you're using it in a well-ventilated area, and do not let it get on your skin. If it gets on your skin, make sure you're washing your hands immediately. That way you're not having any irritation or breakouts. And the last step for this is just putting a layer of the UV resin on top of your design and then curing it with the black light. You can do 2 coats of the UV resin if you want. I did go back later and put a second layer of UV resin over top of it because I noticed a few divots and there were a few places that I missed. So I went ahead and filled those in and cured it again. And here is the final product. Again, it's my first time trying it, so I do notice a few little imperfections on it, things I might want to improve upon before making another one, but I definitely love the way that it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to tune back in for the rest of December as we do a craft project each day. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.